hello everybody. Welcome in. Let me get the game up on the screen. I will tell you right now, this main menu has been changing to different images at random times, so
Hello there.
keep that in mind. Hi, Timo. Alright. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I think also for this game, I'm gonna turn off my webcam frame because I just remember, like, putting my camera anywhere in this game was awkward when I played the demo, so I'll be in this corner for now, but it might change depending. Music is a little loud. There's a first time for everything. Many people like put it like this. Also, I have Pizza Hut. Yes. Okay, is this any improvement? I feel like the audio is gonna be really important for this game. I did play the demo of this. I don't know, when did I play the demo? Probably 7 months ago. And I only played for like an hour, so I definitely didn't see, like, there's a shit ton of different endings. It's good? Okay, perfect. There's like 97 achievements, so safe to say, even if I see some stuff that I saw before in the demo when I played, there's definitely a lot of paths that have not been seen, and like anything could happen. I have no idea. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna start the game and see what happens. I'm excited. I think this will be fun and chaotic. Like that. This game is gonna fuck with me. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Is there a way to do, I thought maybe there was like a way... Oh, sweet Jesus. Don't want that. Maybe there's not. I thought there was a way to, like... Oh. Okay. End of the world, what are you talking about? We can search. She's gonna end the world. She's locked up. Oh my god, we have a bajillion choices. Have you considered I'm okay with the world ending? Okay, thanks for telling me.
It's all part of the job.
This seems
You make
fine.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Is that so? Maybe make myself a little tinier? Tiny Lindy?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm just gonna quick save real quick, because this seems important.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A blade?
The blade
Thanks.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade? Yeah, sure.
You take the blade from the table.
I probably should have quick saved.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I mean, you could probably kill her without the blade. You could get...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase
I hate
faintly
this.
illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, really? Hi. Just here visiting. You know, I'm just gonna continue down the stairs. I'm gonna go for the stealth
You're
technique.
still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs
She seems lovely.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why did they only bind
She's
one
so
wrist?
coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I'm just gonna...
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, what would give you that an idea? No. Steal your nurse step 4. Nah.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Nah, we would never do something
Don't
like
you
that.
dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I mean, I'm not, you know, I brought it here, and I'm stubborn, and I'm not dropping it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen now that I have this
You
dagger.
poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I mean, you do got me
So,
there.
you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I'll risk it. I'll quick save.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Oh, she isn't bluffing. Are you sure she's not armed? Can we just talk? Just slay the princess. We could just throw it at her. I mean, what if I just... What if I just stab you?
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Should I be concerned about this?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
She punched
You
me?
can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Damn it.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first.
Why did it not chain up
hit.
her other arm? Hey, I like how our little thing turned into a little hand with a dagger. That's...
We can still turn this around.
Can we? Give up, finish the job, lock her in the basement? No, I'm not a quitter. I'll just kill her. That's
You and
fine.
the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I mean, that's fair,
Can you
yeah.
not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, Internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
What am I? Because my hand seems concerning.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
Dare I say I did it?
The two of you fall to the floor.
Oh, but now we're both dead.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
That's disturbing.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? Oh, wait.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Oh, hey, there is a
is
auto
a
thing.
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Feel like, but I already killed her. She also killed me. I definitely got her. Why am I here?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Are we though?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Okay.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the
love winning.
spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real
The
threat is just
narrator
not
is
out here.
sus. Very sus. I don't trust him. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah!
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I pretty much listened to you exclusively.
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no fallout from what we've done at all.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I really like how the
Had you failed
background.
to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more.
I feel like we didn't have
Cabin
the
and
voice
your
of the
destined
stubborn.
confrontation
before.
with the princess awaits.
Okay. I mean, you know, has anybody ever tried to just
We
leave?
can't just leave. We're supposed to fight her. Where are you
Nah,
going?
I'll just turn around.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yep.
Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. I'm just gonna turn around. I'm just gonna do a U-turn. Yes, I know where I'm going. I'm not gonna go to the cabin. I'm okay with the world ending. I'm just gonna, you know what? Give him the silent treatment. Just walk away.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Mm-hmm. This seems fine.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
kind of
How
bullshittery
convenient.
is this?
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No, I'm just gonna keep leaving.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably
I'll
selfish,
eventually get
if you ask
somewhere.
me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Ah, that's fine. I'll just turn around.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Okay, we're making progress. We've turned around like twice.
Something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting...
That's a little concerning.
What's going on? Where are we?
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen?
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It's quiet. Huh? There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Pulse louder as something comes closer, not a jump scare. Oh, I hate that. Oh, feelers hate it. They find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Well, this definitely is not good for me. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Huh? I'll just wake up. It's not. Return to your path or face the consequences.
You're
Denial.
on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path
The real
is a
Slay the
cabin.
Princess starts?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright,
You're here.
that's great. Do I get a reward? Man. How are we today?
You make your way
I'm
up the
good,
short
how
path
are
to the
you?
cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Taking notes.
A warning, she will lie.
Yeah, she'll lie. Whatever. I'll just go in, stab her, walk out.
The interior of the cabin is the blade.
Okay, you know what? This time, actually, I pull the Uno reverse and I just don't even pick up the blade, because who needs blades?
The door to the base. Her voice
Hello?
is, don't let it fool you.
She could never fool me. Hi, I'm here to save
Wait,
you.
Really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yep, I am your knight in shining armor.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard.
What if we romanced
It's a
her
gamble.
first, and
Might
then, once we got her, you know,
Come downstairs.
hook, line,
I
and
want to see
sinker,
the face of my rescuer.
stab. Is this a good strategy?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay, she's got a chain on her wrist, that's
I am
great.
begging you
And
to
she's
stop.
very
Hi.
pretty. Okay, hello.
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Same.
I hope
It's
you
like
brought
we're
something to deal with
destined
these
to be
chains.
together.
You were lying when you
Uh.
said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Let's talk first. Nah, I'll just undo the chains for you.
You're
I
only making this
brought
more
something for
difficult.
that.
Thank you. Thank you.
She seems lovely. I don't see a problem.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
I'm doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
There's no way we just rip
I'm
these
guessing you don't
off.
have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Or would they have? If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe I can find something and break you free. I'm gonna check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Thank
You
you.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs
This
slams
seems
shut.
concerning.
You hear that. Is someone else here?
I didn't mean to click that, sorry. I mean, just try for
You
the
try
door.
but it's locked from the outside.
Damn it.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
The narrator's gonna
Easier
try to
for who?
guilt trip me?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Dude, I'm not even in a mess. This is going exactly according to
I
plan.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
There's a slight panic
I guess we'll have to
rising
be
in the
together
princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Mm-hmm.
She barely hesitates
Oh
before
my
raising her
God.
arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the
Jesus.
determination of a trapped wolf.
Wow!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of
I'm
bouncing
sorry?
metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Did not expect that.
Or we could use it to free her.
Dude, she needs help.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna need help after this. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna save her after that, you know?
Against your better judgment,
Oh
you
my
place
God.
the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's
No
arm,
thanks.
just above the
I don't
unyielding
think
chain
that would-
binding her to this place.
I...
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp,
You-
and it takes
you
little
dead.
effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
That's disgusting.
Her limb falls
I
to the ground,
hate it.
and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded
That
arm
is the
dripping
face of a
rhythmically
crazy
to the
person.
ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's... Fuck it.
No,
Let's just
we
eat
won't have
through the
any
door,
of that.
too.
The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
Uh-oh.
No,
Time to quick save.
I can't just let her escape into the world. As the
Uh?
princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stabbing you, apparently. Oh!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
This
You
is
know
gonna be
you don't
very
have to
like
do
Doki
this, right?
Doki Literature Club, isn't it?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess
Oh.
dodges, stumbling back.
She's so
against the
good at
wall before
dodging?
The blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
X for doubt.
The
Resist.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess
How'd she
takes a
come
cautious
towards
step
me?
forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Oh my god, look.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She's gonna do the...
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of...
I feel like we've
heroic
gone through
gesture.
so many emotions
Two
in
of
this
them literally
this
beamed everyone.
round of choices.
Whatever. She sinks the blade
The
into your
narrator's,
chest
like,
again
so done
and
with us.
Again and again, and you feel every inch
If she was gonna kill us,
burning
why would
pain
she...
that slices its way into into your
Why
body.
would she like fuck it up and not do it the right way?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
I feel like you could have
She
killed
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry!
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give
feel
out
like
beneath
I'm dead.
you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as
Why
I
did she
prefer
kill
for
us?
things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Man, I'm good at dying. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
Okay. Huh. What if I just call him out on his
My
bullshit?
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know
We're
that
getting, like,
we and
new
the
voices
princess
every
are
time.
in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Time to go the romance route. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll go to the cabin.
A warning. Before you, she will
Okay,
love
he
you.
gives
I
us-
think we've already
Oh,
been
shit.
over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, I mean, I don't have a choice. I go into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to
I
do
wanted to
this
click
right.
on the mirror. You didn't say anything about a mirror? Approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's
This
a
is
wall.
fancy.
Isn't much to see here.
What do you mean it's a wall,
What are you
dude?
talking about?
There's a mirror.
It's a mirror.
I don't have a reflection?
Well,
Am
at
I a
least
vampire?
It'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity.
Huh.
We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Does he mean like a literal feather? Are we a bird? You know... Huh. I mean, I guess I'll take
You
the
take
blade.
the blade. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
I feel like you might as well take
That
the
way
blade.
she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Okay, I enter the basement. Little stab, stab,
The door
stab.
to the
Oh, this is so
basement creaks
fancy!
open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Why is this fancy?
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, I don't know. This is a pretty
A
nice
soft
basement.
voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice,
She
it's
sounds
somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
right.
I've
back
held
at
my
you.
tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
We could be in love. We've
Just
known her for
remember
like 5
that
minutes.
her charms are all part of the manipulation.
So. Time to go for
You walk down the
romance.
stairs
Oh, look
and
at her
lock
little
eyes with the
dress.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
She's got like a
binding
different.
her to the far wall.
She have a veil on?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
She totally
Oh,
can.
your spirit's plenty loud, alright.
Quick save, because you know some bullshit's about
It's
that.
you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
That's me.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
She said I was afraid you wouldn't come
Flattery
back.
really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Like she's met us before?
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to
Dude.
incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
The
That's
man.
right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained
she
by
remembers?
cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I like how she's just sitting here this whole time while we're having like a conversation.
We never
with
saw a
ourselves.
world end. Now I'm even more certain.
Maybe
we
in
must
reality
chase our
we're the
heroic
crazy
and
ones.
romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Yeah, do my job. Quick save, because you know. You killed me last time and it hurt. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? Huh. Okay, there's like a lot of, there's like a lot of intel I could give her. I mean, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna tell her straight up.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride.
Hmm.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has
Is
someone
anyone
like him
perfect?
telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm just gonna be like, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No, I didn't want you to kill me.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't
She's
that
being
just
sus.
like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or another. The world sucks. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the
They're
world.
all sus.
See? She didn't confess anything.
She's just
She
like
is
agreeing
innocence
with everything.
itself. Not so sure.
I'm not buying the innocence act.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I don't want to cut your arm.
We won't be laying a
You're
finger
crazy.
on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are?
So
We'll be
dainty.
able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her
I
hand
don't think
through
that's
the
how chains work.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I mean, yeah, you
She
got
didn't care
you got a
last
point.
time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I feel like killing her is a little extreme. Like, I don't know about that. Rescue?
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step
Quick
towards
save?
the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I mean, look at her, though.
Yes. Not on my watch, villain.
I admitted
My
it.
passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
Whoa, the narrator got so
I would.
evil?
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You
I
approach the
hate my
princess and
hands.
gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
Why did that
And
work?
We're doomed.
She could have just slipped out of the
I can't
chain.
believe it. But I guess I have to.
That is the easiest rescue
told
mission
you.
ever.
There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Look how happy she is.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
Probably,
What
yeah.
do we do now?
I mean, now we Netflix and chill? I don't know. What do you want to do? We leave? Then we have our whole lives to figure it out? Yeah, sure. Let's walk off into the sunset.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess
Aw.
takes your hand in hers, you
She's
let your
so
blade
happy.
tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Oh, that's fine. The world can end. We got true love.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Yeah.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess will
Aww.
walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
I'm a little afraid of what's about to happen.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh, how convenient. The door
That's a
doesn't work.
familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
What if we just, I don't know, kick through the door?
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough
True.
with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. Open the door by yourself. Nah, let's open the door together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Wow, true love wins.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
I mean, that's valid.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
I can't believe everything's working out so perfectly.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step out.
Romantic haze! We got an
A
achievement.
happy ending at last.
Aww.
We did it. What should we do now?
Seems bad though.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring.
Oh,
deep
happy ending.
into the
Except I think we're about to die.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Is it cold? Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Pluck them? Am I some kind of bird? Alrighty. That's probably bad. But you didn't get to the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it left something else in her
She's
place.
gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
What?
Why is it here? Why now?
I'm so... What? I don't know where she went. I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. Should we...
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful
What's
thing.
the importance of the mirror?
I can't believe she was taken away from us.
Oh,
He is. Does that mean the world
it's the
ended?
fairest of them all.
The villain vanquished. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I'm gonna look
Yes.
at it.
I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? I'm
Nah, I'm
begging
gonna
you,
touch it.
don't do this.
Nah, I'm gonna do it. You approach the mirror. This seems bad, but I'm gonna go for it. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you? I hate that. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Why? You're at the cabin. Oh. I recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It's the entity that dwells in the spaces between. I hate this.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has
ma'am?
surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What the fuck? I have so many questions for you. I don't even know where to start with you. What? Why?
Solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm confused. That's what I am.
connections, a dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
No, thank you. Let her out.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Why?
I promise that it doesn't hurt. She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of
You
yourself?
speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I mean, I feel like you're the one speaking in circles, to be honest with you.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I love that for you.
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
What? What? How many more do I
More
need?
than you have found, but less than there are to find.
What?
I am infinite. The rest will find
This is a
their own
lot
way
of
home.
lore? What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Well, I hate the idea of that. I'm not going back. I'll just
If
chill
you
here.
need time, then I'll wait with you.
What if I just wait forever?
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Lady, I don't know.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Wait, but, it took me out of the whole game? Wait, what? Wait.
You have returned to me.
Maybe that was-
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh, that was so... Wait. Attempt to outweight your destiny? That was a lot. Okay, well, waiting didn't work. If I help you, is that what you're gonna make me do? Slay the princess?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Great, love that. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Dude, everything she says makes no goddamn sense.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, interesting, fair. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Oh.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Whoa. Everything goes dark and you die. That genuinely scared me. Holy shit. The hero and the princess?
You're on a path in the woods.
Jeez.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
That was
is a
scary.
princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I didn't.
If you
I
don't,
didn't like that.
it will be the end of the world.
Okay, great. Love that for me. Can't someone else do it? Just continue to the cabin.
You make your way up a warning. She will lie.
Now this time I don't have any of the other voices. Which is...
The interior of the cabin, the blade is your...
Huh. Okay, skip the blade.
The daughter, her voice.
for
Hello?
funsies.
This don't.
I mean,
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
thank you. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get.
You walk down the stairs and lock up. She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's have a little chat. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Great
Is
name.
Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Okay, I don't know anything about you. Why are you locked up? You're gonna end the world. I won't kill you, but I can't set you free. Yeah, I keep you locked away. Keep her locked away. Retrieve the blade. Retrieve the blade, examine the chains. Gonna get you out of this, okay. Like, what if I just keep you
That
locked
seems
away?
like a pretty good compromise.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs. I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me?
Yes, I was.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Oh.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, we made her mad. Alright, lock her up.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Yeah, but I want to see what
It's
happens.
a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just
Is
stay
that
here and
the
keep
threat?
watch. No one has to die.
Dude, she's
Where
totally...
are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Stick to the plan, lock her up. I was afraid I've already committed to not slaying her. Nah, just lock
It'll
her
be the
up.
death of all
It's
of us,
fine.
but fine. We'll do it your. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table.
I was surprised
that
the
once held
narrator's
the
letting
blade.
us do this.
Okay, we can make this work.
That's
Settle in
fine.
against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Yo, she's gonna kill us.
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
This is creepy.
As she violently rattles the
The
door,
sound effects in
do
this
your
game
best to
fucking
shut
get
her
me.
out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by
I honestly believe
I
it.
won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
All it does is ease my guilty conscience. You're not even a princess, you're a monster?
If you want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against
How are
her.
we going to sleep during this?
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
That's concerning.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar. Its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your
Ma'am?
body simply stops working. It isn't.
I
all at
didn't
once.
know that you
The
were a
paralysis comes
ghost.
in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
What the flippity
You lie
fuck?
prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer,
Oh, I hate
one
that.
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs
I
stop
hate
drawing in
this.
breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? From what, though? What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What did I die from? Oh wow, it saves all the fucking dialogue? That's insanity. Did I just die from her, like, haunting me? I don't like that. Okay, sure. She shut down our organs? Oh yeah, that could be it. Fair. What if I just, like, go to the cabin?
Oh, she will lie.
Okay, voice of paranoid. I don't trust anyone. Okay, paranoid is new.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth
is
wood of the
new.
walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands
does he never
between you
mention the
and the
mirror?
open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's
Yeah,
already
it's
gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to
Dude,
pull yourselves
paranoid as
together.
fuck.
The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Fair enough. You
You're
didn't say
right.
anything about
I
the
was so
mirror?
stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a
There's a
table,
mirror right
the
there.
blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it.
There's a mirror.
Yes, that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Why would you lie about a mirror?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I feel like the mirror is important somehow.
Walk up. This really isn't funny.
I mean, we've tried to touch
Reach
the mirror
forward
before.
and rub
Damn.
your hand against the cap. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
There's something with the mirror. I just know.
Good. Is it gonna be enough though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
Bomb.
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Oh, 100%. Well, I'll just go into the basement and trust this completely.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended
That's
in darkness.
not how basements work.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the...
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down
Dude,
there
she's
unprepared.
gonna kill us. How hard is it to throw a knife? Hey, yeah, what if I just step into the void?
Attempts to step off
okay,
the
that doesn't
stairs
work.
and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know, I thought... I was just curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Or the worst outcome.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the
I
basement,
hate it.
mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm
That's
not.
a little weird.
Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse.
I feel like we
Just
need to go
pick
to
a
the
direction.
right.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
You
I
turn
hate-
to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
How does your blood begins to
Ooh.
coagulate? It's as if every
Sectors are
part of
really
your
good, they
being
make
is
it
coming
creepy.
to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
No. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
What the?
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
I'm so distracted.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent.
I don't think we
Don't
can kill
lose
her.
sight
She's
of your
like a
mission.
ghost.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
You're a lunatic. Holy shit. Run. Leave together. I'll let you leave? What if I just run?
Turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the
Probably
other.
not gonna end well.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
You get nowhere
Whoa.
before the princess is in front of you once again.
You're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
I hate that.
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind.
We had like 10 choices.
Birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by
This is
itself,
trippy.
weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve, a
Oh,
good life, love, children,
I
a
hate
steady career,
that.
recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Oh,
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is.
what's happening?
Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going?
What's the meaning of
What
the
are you
narrator
talking
can't
about?
keep going? But he doesn't respond?
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on? What? The moment of clarity?
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
I'm sorry, what? What is happening? I don't want to be here anymore.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
That's deeply concerning. Like on multiple levels.
I think we were trying to save the world. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
Slay... We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. is really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Where's the
No,
opportunist?
we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
This went from
How many
saving or
times
killing
do I have
to a
to
horror
tell you to
movie
snuff
really
out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her.
Is it
So
concerning
we
that we
have
have
to
like
set her
50 different
free.
voices in our head?
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Dude, I don't know. I've been here like a bajillion times. The only way out is to do nothing.
You do
Pro strat.
nothing. You can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Nah, I'll just chill.
A new one? Huh. Do you think it'll work?
Probably
No.
not.
Nothing ever works.
Boo! You're the worst one.
He's not the one who got us into this mess.
At least I keep you breathing around her. See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries.
Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing.
And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half.
Great.
And that's why you're not the top.
I want to see what nothing does for
I
us.
feel like all these voices
Right,
are
now
like the
all of
same
you aren't
dude,
letting
but he
nothing
just
happen.
did like different tones
Hopefully
for all
this
the
stuffs
characters,
all the rest of them
which like
someplace
if true,
quiet.
very good.
You need me. And you need to not have them. He'll get you killed by himself.
Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now. As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it. I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity. My point exactly.
Continue to
Congratulations.
chill.
You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me?
Ah, damn it. I think that's what happened last time when we tried to like turn around or something, and then it was just like,
Ha! It's our turn to flip the table.
This is the end, isn't it? Everything is wrong. What is that twisting feeling?
We're so small.
yeah.
I don't think we're supposed to be here.
Just another bout of nonsense. Again,
He's
I
so
can't
stubborn and
think
scary.
anymore.
Finally, I've just needed to leave for so long. I thought I would last without them. I thought I was special.
Well, it looks like this was a good idea.
Something new is happening. Well done.
Right? Guys?
That feels like. No, this happened before. Then the hands come out. We hate that. Close on yourself. Turning never ends. Whoa! Wait! I clicked! I didn't mean to click that.
You're on a path in the
I feel
woods,
like that said something
and
important.
at the end of that path
Fuck.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Now I need to go back in the VOD and see what it said. Damn it. He clicked too bad. I accidentally clicked it, I swear to God. But that gave us the achievement anger. And then it just said like, why have you come back? Only 12% of people have gotten that? Dude, we uncovered such a deep ending that I don't even know what it meant. That was way bad. Oh wait, maybe it'll tell me? Oh! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Well, that's a little That seems... I do like how the narrator says these lines differently every time. Yeah. It's like, that's so crazy to think about, that it's like the same story, but they keep like, there's so much in this game. Like, it hasn't even really felt like we've repeated that much, because it's like, we go down one road and it takes us somewhere completely different. That's probably concerning that the princess hates us now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if she's ever gonna like us again. Oh man. That is a little concerning. I think we're gonna end it a little early tonight. I'd be down for checking out more of this on stream. I think it's really interesting that there's like so many endings. I remember seeing on Twitter they had an outrageous amount of lines for this game. Yeah, it was something crazy. Like I don't even remember. They have like a lot of dialogue for this game, so I think it's gonna be kind of like Hades, where it would just take you a long time before you start running into like stuff that you've already seen before. And I feel like the fact that they voice acted all the... Oh, that's cool. We could go back to our quick saves. I feel like the fact that's like they did voice acting for all of it. Oh, let me save. Makes it really adds to it. Like the voice acting and the sound effects and stuff, like fucking that gets me. Oh man. Alright, let's see. I can kinda put my thing back. Probably put it up here because that's where I will be on Saturday. Alright. This could even be a Sunday cozy stream in the future since it's a visual novel? True. I guess it's not like super cozy per se, like some of the stuff we saw was kind of really fucked up, but it's definitely like more chill than I think like the kind of horror games we could be playing. So I like that. I don't usually play visual novels really like ever, but I do like this style. I like the way that they did it. I hate that. So yeah, I'm down for definitely checking out more. Like we only got like eight endings, or well, we only got 8 achievements, and there's 97, so there's a lot. Thanks for a nice stream. This was fun and interesting. Thanks for hanging out. I'm excited to check out more. I think this would definitely be fun to look into the... I don't know if we'd try to go for all the fucking endings, especially on stream, but I'd definitely be down for checking it out again on stream and just seeing what happens. It's a pretty chill, laid back game to play. Excuse me, even if it's there's some fucked up shit that happens. Alright. I don't know, there's really a lot of people on a Thursday. Yeah, we might just like call it here. I will be back on Saturday. We're gonna try to finish Alan Wake, hopefully, so we can start the second game of that next week. And other than that, I hope everybody has a good rest of your week. I got some new YouTube videos that'll hopefully go up hopefully by the weekend, if I can make that happen. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good rest of your night, and thanks for hanging out. It was really fun. I really like this game so far, and it'll definitely be back. We'll check out more of it next week for sure. So, bye everybody.